Outstanding effort.
There's a long drive to left field, and it is a tie game. Zeal is third of the year.
The Cardinals have felt for a long time that Todd Zeal is a potential 25 home run man, and this year he's starting to show that power that they knew he had all along. He hit a rocket, a line drive off the...
1 man out. Guerrero got to be careful here. Line drive. Oh, what a catch. What a catch by Gary Scott. What a sensational play. And that brings the crowd around. A high fly ball. Now watch the play at the plate. Here comes the throw. They're going to get him. He's out. He's out. Holy cow. Sammy Sosa threw him out. Trying to score. Listen to the crowd. Langford digging in. There's a base hit. Boy, they've hit him hard. And it's 2-1 in favor of the Cardinals. A double to right center by Langford. Took a great catch by Socha from the first down. Hudler doubled to the center field wall.
Round of the draft in 1988. To right center field. Nobody's going to catch this one. Here comes Langford. Here comes Smith. Jordan is headed for three. The throw will not be made. It's a triple for Brian Jordan. He can make the move from catcher to third and be productive. A looper to center. There's his first hit and 24 at bats. An RBI single. 9-3 Braves.
Lewis. The 1-1. Lined up the middle, base hit. Langford will be able to crawl home. Ozzie Smith with his second hit in a row and his 6th RBI. And John Smoltz is laboring in a game that he shouldn't be laboring in. It's 11-4. High drive, left center field. Long run, Ronnie Gant. Can he catch up? It's off the wall. And he plays the hop. Another run will score. Here comes the relay. It's nowhere near. And Pedro Guerrero drills the first pitch he sees into the gap. And it's 11-5. Line to right. That's trouble if it's fair. It is, and it is. Justice knocks it down. A run will score. And Zeal 2 for 2. The 1-0. Ripped to right field. Base hit. One run is in. Another run's going to score. Here comes Alicea. He's got the green light. A double by Perry clears the bases. It's 11-9.
He's got a big lead.
The 2-2. There he goes. Swing, line drive, deep toward left. Gant on the run. He's at the track, at the wall. That ball is out of here. The 1-2 from Freeman. Line down the left field line. That's trouble. Jordan streaks around first. He's on his way to second. There he stands with one out. Perez is the pitcher of record for the Cardinals at this point. Line drive, left field, base hit. Get in. Here's the throw. It's going to be close. They don't get him. The Cardinals take the lead, and Bobby Cox on his way to the plate.
How did he get in there, Chip?
Line drive towards short. Ozzie Smith, backhanded play. Can he throw him out? That's why. For the third time on this road trip, the Braves have given one away. The Cardinals come back from 9-0 and win it 12-11. A stunned Atlanta bench.
Ball past the diving Clayton into left field. Pena scores 1-0 Cardinals. I mean, you hate to say it, but all those bases on balls. And ground ball past Clayton, and Williams bonds up with it to throw to third, and Clayton has got Witten tagged out, but not until the run scores. Heads-up play by Barry Bonds, but the Cardinals come up with a pair. And along with Buck Martinez here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Ripped, and a fair ball inside the left field line. Jordan can run around first. Bonds, it gets away from him. Jordan's going to head for third. Here's the throw. Sails. Oh, and he slugs it back to left. There it goes. Back, 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 back. Gone. They're yelling, Geronimo! He remains perfect on the year.
About the velocity being down, made some adjustments.
And Willie McGee couldn't adjust to that one, and Lee Smith nails it down with the save, and Real Cormier gets the win. The Cardinals have defeated the Giants here tonight 6-2. And Geronimo Pena's 3-run homer in the 4th inning, the big blow. Pena the hero, and Barry Bonds homered for the Giants, but albeit in a losing cause.
Felix Jose, who had a good season for them last year.
Seal drills one into the left field corner. Fair ball, and it's in play. Here comes Ozzie Smith heading home. Here's Larkin. He'll hold it. Ozzie has scored on the double by Zeal, and it is 4-1 Cincinnati. It's on deck. That is into right field, a base hit. Zeal has scored, and Jordan is safe. The third pitch down the left field line, but backed up by Larkin, and they've got him at home. The game is over.
A great play by Barry Larkin. I mean, that's a great play. I mean, you don't figure for him to be there, but
going to be the biggest Mother's Day crowd ever.
He jumps on a high pitch, sends it deep to right, and it's out of here. 3-run home run for Jeffries, and the Cardinals lead it 3-1 here in the 3rd. That pitch appeared to be out of the strike zone. Jeffries went after it and sent it into the Phillies bullpen.
Yeah, that's what Schilling tried to throw him, and he tomahawked a high inside pitch.
Line drive over the head of Morandini. Zeal going to third base and coming around. He's going to score. Throw comes back to second, and the Cards lead 4-1. Alicea with his 6th run bat at the end of the year.
Well, Alicea just trying to advance a runner there by pulling the ball, and Schilling got a pitch up to him, and he lines it for a base hit.
Into center field, another hit, another run for the Cardinals. 5-2 St. Louis, and Alicea's coming through. He goes to second, and it's a double for him. And the Cardinals tack on a run here in the 6th inning.
Cardinals making the Phillies pay for some mistakes now today. And Alicea,
he'll run that one up and in on you and keep you honest.
How's he going to try to get him out? Ooh, he got him out on the corner, and the inning is over. That's 4 strikeouts and 2 left for Montreal. 3-0 with the bases loaded. He walked him, in the Cardinals lead. A run batted in for Witten. In his Gilkey, he reached on the error. And it's 1-0 Cardinals here in the 6th inning.
That's one way to get an RBI.
Yeah.
To third, off Zeal's glove, and that'll be a hit. And we'll send the other runner to third. They're going to bring him home. Here's the throw by Gilkey. See ya. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The third base coach is Jerry Manuel, and how he sent Lansing there, can't understand. We're going to extra innings, tied 1-1. 0-1 on Alou. Maybe 2. Here comes the runner to the plate, and they have him hung up. Fletcher hung up in the rundown, and he's tagged out by Zeal. Boy, that's bad base running. That's why the infield was in. Fletcher took 2. He's always been a starter.
He's warmed up 4 days.
1-1 to Walker. To first, Jeffries gets the big hop, and we're going to the 11th. Well, the Expos spoiled a good chance. Makes you feel a little better about what the Cards did in the 9th. 11th inning. We're tied 1-1. Leadoff double by Langford. A base hit by Witten. Zeal fly to right. And now Langford. Alicea drives one down the line, and that will give the Cardinals the lead. Not only does Langford score, here comes Witten. It's going to be a 2-run hit for Alicea, make it a 2-run triple. And the Cardinals lead it 3-1 here in the 11th inning. And Alicea certainly did pick up the Cardinal attack here in the 11th inning.
11 RBI.
And now it's Alicea at third. He's the hero of the moment. He's there with 2 out for Pappas, who is 0 for 1. Boy, that ball's hit well to left. Back, and off the wall. End of score, Alicea, and the Cardinals lead by 3. Eric Pappas with a run-scoring double, and it's 4-1 St. Louis.
That away, Eric.
Felipe Alou, and the second to last position player left. 2-0 the count. Into left field, and that should do it. Gilkey settles underneath it. Lee Smith is now the all-time Cardinals save leader. Congratulations, Mr. Smith, number 130, as he breaks the record previously held by Todd Worrell. And this one was a little easier to take than anything he did in Pittsburgh.
As anyone, and he was the one that came in with as a defensive liability. Here's a shot to right field. Back goes Snyder. Back. Gone! In 1/2 inning, the Cardinals get a double. And now they get a home run. They're last in the league in both categories, but Jeffries' 7th home run to Witness. There's a ball to right center field for Gilkey, and it's going to get past Corey Snyder. Gilkey's going to round second base and head for third. The relay from Reed, not in time. Gilkey in with a triple.
he got in there.
Now there's the play of a veteran third baseman, and there's the play of a veteran shortstop. Ozzie Smith rips it to right. The Young had Pappas. Witten's going. Hit and run. Pappas hits it deep to left. Back it goes. Back. Hits off the wall. Witten will score easily. Pappas in at second base. Insurance time for the Cardinals. They lead it 5-3. Aggressive baseball by St. Louis. There goes Davis. Fastball high. And the game ends as Pappas turns down Eric Davis. Well, you gamble and you lose. You take it out of your batter's hands and you try and do it on the base paths. And relief for the Cardinals. Big night for Pappas.
Past years would have been sucked up and caught.
There's a drive in the left field. The game is tied. And in this inning already, 3 hits as Jeffries drives in.
And one of the finest catchers in the league.
And a broken bat floater down the line. Rounding third is Alicea. He'll score easily. And the broken bat base hit for Pagnazzi in this his first game off the DL has given the Cardinals a 2-1 lead.
By putting on 15 pounds of muscle over the years.
Into left center field. This baby will split the gap. Pagnazzi will score. Gilkey will easily score. And in with a 2-run double is Ozzie Smith. And he has given St. Louis a 4-1 lead. And it came on an 0-2 pitch.
And hope they can get some good innings out of him as a setup man.
Into center field, a base hit. Rounding third and coming in is Ozzie Smith. And the base hit by Langford is 28th run batted in, and the Cardinals are laying it on. They have now a 5-1 lead here in the 4th inning.
Well, it's a beautiful day today.
Over the mound, Ozzie throws over to first and got him. How many times has he done that in his career? Couple thousand.
Ozzie does it.
Bases jammed, 2 out, 1 and 2 to Smith. Way back left center on the run. It's off the ivy. 3 runs will score. Alicea, Pagnazzi, Gilkey. Ozzie Smith has knocked in 5 runs today, and St. Louis now leads it 8-3.
Hold them for an inning or two. They still have a chance to win this ball game. There's a drive way back. Forget about it. A long home run. Bernard Gilkey, who's been a very hot hitter, just accounts for 2 more runs with his 3rd homer of the year.
He now has 21 driven in, and Dan Plesac continues to throw him a long way. 4 balls to Rob Murphy.
Struck him out on a bad pitch. And Wilkins goes down swinging. No run. 5 out of 5. There's a drive. Deep right field. Sammy Sosa makes the catch. A run scores after the catch. That's his 6th RBI today. He's still got his 5 for 5. He doesn't get. This ought to do it. There it is, and the ball game is over. Discovino bounces out to Akendo, and the game is over. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. The Cubs wind up with 19 hits.
Dream situation, and spend a year writing it and trying to, I don't know. This sounds.
That's smash, base hit, left center field, 1 run in. Well, they get by Dwight Smith. 2 runs are going to score. And here comes Pena around to third base. That was a solid single that went through Dwight Smith's leg. Yeah. Here's a pitch. There's a drive way back. Dwight Smith might be out of here. It is into the basket. Holy cow. 4-0 in favor of the Cardinals. And the way they have hit that ball in this series either proves that they're just red hot with the bat, or it proves. Now there's Jeffries, another line drive, and this one's going to the wall. He's around second, racing for third. Here's a relay. He's in there with a triple. He was robbed of a double his first time. He triples his second time. Passed away. Bouncing ball up the middle. A base hit. Marv Whitten drives in. The 5th run of the day for the Cardinals.
Well, I'd like to make a little suggestion to Billy.
A run, scored a run, and fly to center. And he dumps one to short left. Derek May coming in, can't get it. Jeffries will score. Zeal on to second. Pena knocks in a second run of the day. Good effort by Derek May, but he couldn't get it, and the Cardinals are in.
Line drive like a bullet. In the right field, another run is in. Look at Sammy Sosa's throw, but he's in there with a double. And so there's a 12th hit. Bouncing ball, the game is over. Jeffries, field of Vizcaíno's. Ground ball, stepped on the bag to retire the side. So
Or he doesn't have to worry about throwing that much.
Ozzie Smith goes, and it's off the tip of the glove of Duncan. Gilkey scores, heading for second base, and safe there is Jeffries. With a double, still nobody out, and St. Louis leads 1-0. Duncan was covering on the play, and Jeffries just slugged it to the spot.
And here we go again. Line drive, left field, that's a base hit. Scoring easily is Pena, and it's a 3-1 game as Danny Jackson gives up the hit to Cormier, his first run batted in of the year.
Cardinal pitchers have really been helping themselves, though. And notice Joe McGrain with a big.
Yeah, yes. He had a long run for it. Here's a ground ball deep short. The Wizard throws out. Ricky Jordan to retire the side. Or for Ruben Amaro. Fly ball right field. It's deep, but Whitten has room and makes the catch, and this game is over. Or the Phillies in the ninth. No runs, a hit, no errors, one left. Lee Smith with his 29th save and his 15th in this month of June, and all. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Line drive left field. Milt Thompson can't get it. Gilkey scores. Smith scores. Jeffries being waved around. Thompson's throw. He's out at home plate. But 2 runs come home on the hit by Jordan, and St. Louis leads it 2-1. Thompson throwing.
That ball is hit. That ball is out of here. Whoa! 3-run homer by Todd Zeal, only his 2nd homer of the year. Cardinals go ahead 5-4. Unbelievable. He hit a ball. That ball was up. Fastball. He tomahawked it.
Well, he got in trouble by getting behind Zeal and then tried to.
Those Mets have regained the lead at Florida 9-8. Uh-oh. 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 That ball's out of here. A 3-run home run. Luis Alicea, his first of the year, and all of a sudden it's a 13-10 game.
Told you you spoke too soon about him. He always hurts the Phillies, and it's usually with an extra base hit, not a home run. That's him talking to the mad Hungarian.
Apparently Al doesn't miss it quite as much because he hasn't showed up. What a stop by Zeal. Gets up and throws. He got him. That's an outstanding play. Terrific play by Zeal.
Witten has swung over a couple times.
That's going to get the tying run home at the least, and it delivers more. 2 base hit for Witten. It's a tie ball game, and 2 more in scoring position. Witten's 40th run batted in excites the crowd at Busch.
Next inning.
The 2-2 pitch in the air to center and well hit. Dykstra back. He can't get it. Dykstra can't play it. The ball is in play. Scoring is Witten. Alicea scored. Pagnozzi to third, and the Cardinals have a 5-2 lead. Triple for Pagnozzi. Line drive left field deep and in. No, it's a round tripper. Witten gets it out of here. It bounced back, but it's a home run. The Cardinals have a 3-run homer out of Mark Witten and lead it 9-2. St. Louis. Milt had 3 hits in last night's ball game, hitting at .245. Up the middle, but there is the Wizard. My goodness. He is a human vacuum cleaner. You don't get one past Ozzie very easily. How many times has he thrilled this crowd? Very high pop-up. Looks like all of this is going to be academic. The Wizard goes out, and the Wizard ends the ball game. So the Cardinals take a 9-3 victory in this one, and they have taken 2 out of the 3 games in the series thus far. You're watching Phillies baseball on Sports Channel.
Three and 2 to Todd Zeal. Runners go again. Hot shot past Hollins down the left field line. Gilkey scores. Here comes Jeffries. He scores a 2-run double for Zeal. And St. Louis jumps to a 2-0 lead here in the first.
Well, he stung that ball past Hollins.
The bullpen. He's had to use the bullpen a lot in this series. Line shot in the gap to right center field. Zeal scores. Here comes Jordan. He'll score. Alicea third with a triple. And St. Louis now leads it 4-0. Hit left field, coming in to score Alicea, and it's now 5-0 St. Louis. Cardinals have batted around here in the first. Bob Tewksbury will come to the plate. And they're continuing rumors. Looped into center. That's a hit. Gilkey will score, and the Cardinals now lead it 6-0. Jeffries' 43rd run batted in of the year. Bouncing ball to Morandini. Ball gets through Kruk. Coming in to score is Brewer. Going to third is Gilkey. That will probably be an error on Kruk. He's 3 for 3. Gilkey scores, and it's 9-0 St. Louis. Deep center field. Dykstra back. This ball's out of here. A dead center field grand slam home run. Brian Jordan, and St. Louis now leads it 13-0. Grand slam for Jordan. Struck him out. Ball gets through Pagnozzi. He throws to first, and that'll end the ball game. Phil's got a run in the ninth inning on the Milt Thompson homer. 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. St. Louis winning by a score of 14-5. Back with the totals in the reach.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a long one. Way back. Here it comes, bleachers. Home run.
Watching those big bats. Let's see if I can get a hit for you from Zeal. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a line drive. Base hit into left center. Past the shortstop. Ozzie scores. It's 3-0. Zeal with that big 2-out RBI. He drives home.
The 1-1 from Bob, and Pendleton grounds it to short. Ozzie to second. Alisea to first. A double play. 6-4-3. Beautifully turned by Ozzie. Alisea. And Louis threw it on to Jeffries. Great turn by...
Curveball, loop to right. Justice will have to play it on a hop. Here comes Alisea. Here comes the throw. We're tied, and Jeffries is at second. Third RB of the night for Greg Jeffries. With his base hit tonight, an 8-game hitting streak. Ground ball, fair ball. Here comes Jeffries. Zeal, the game-winning hit. Cardinals win it. Game over. Some clutch hitting out of Greg Jeffries. Some clutch hitting out of Todd Zeal. A win that will mean a lot for the Cardinals, but a tough loss for the Atlanta Braves.
Out there. And
There's a long one. Is that number 3? It sounded good. It looks good. It is good. It's 2-1. That woke the crowd up here. That's only the 4th home run allowed by the... And the batter is Castilla. And here's a tough chance for Ozzie. Bounces it over, and he got him. Down in order they go. Some good feeling in that inning. Now the Cardinals might rally in the bottom half of the 6th. Cards have been on hit, 7-5, trailed 2-1. Zeal has to guard the plate, and he hits it to short. The run will score. Out at second and safe at first. 2-2. He hit the ball. Parrott left the ball up there a little bit for him now.
Well, mentioned that he may be tiring, and that's often what happens is your pitches are elevated. Lee, and after he throws a few for the mound.
We're tied. Jones pulled a hamstring. He limps around the bases, but he's just tied the game. Lee Smith has thrown 3 pitches, and the game is tied 4-4.
Now that's the only thing that you could say about Lee this year. He has surrendered far too many.
The 3-2 by Big Lee. That ball's well hit to left, and the Rockies lead 5-4. to 4 on 2 home runs in the 9th inning. A 2-run shot by Jones and a solo blast by Schaefer. 5-4 Colorado.
Make it 8 pitches now. 8 pitches, 8 home runs this year by Lee, and no one feels worse than Lee. He was hoping to get out of this game tied.
Tewksbury, incidentally, has now gone 44 consecutive innings without walking a batter. There's a drive to deep left field. Back goes Gonzalez. He looks and it's gone. That extends Todd Zeal's career best hitting streak to 15 straight games, and it gives the Cardinals a 1-0 lead. To 32 of them so far this season. And strike 3 call on the outside corner, and Tewksbury works out of a jam. Houston strands 2. We're tied at 2 as we go to the last of the 6th.
But you're one of the strikes a strike, balls a ball.
Precisely.
And the only way you get that is computer.
Mark Whitten to deep center field. Back and gone. His second home run of this series, 13th of the year, and the Cardinals are on top 3-2. Back of the plate. Because he has room, and that'll do it. Save number 32 for Lee Smith. And the Cardinals once again apply the pressure to the Philadelphia Phillies. Tewksbury wins it, Brian Williams loses it, and Lee Smith saves it.
They made a base running boo-boo and get a bad break on that ball by Zeal. It would have helped with 2 out to get the double. And there's one in left center that might get the runner home. How hard can you run, Todd? Better start running, kid. He makes it, and we're tied 1 apiece. A 2-out double by Whitten, driving home his 61st run of the year.
Where would we be without Mark?
Double play ball. Good play by Zeal, and they got them both. So it's still a 1-run game. That was a terrific play by Todd Zeal to start the double play.
Out Perry, a base hit would tie it. And there it is, a base hit to right. How about Gerald Perry? His base knock ties it. Throw back to first, trying to get Perry as Bichette getting a little creative out in right field. Pappas scores in Denver. Number 3 would give the Cardinals the lead. The 1-1 pitch. Goodbye. His 3rd home run of the series. Zeal has done it again. Home run number 7. A 3-2 Cardinal lead as Blair has given it up here in the 8th inning. Zeal is back.
7 home runs, Joe, and 4 of them against these Colorado Rockies. 3 of them in this series.
I am so glad that he hit that home run because I have a great story for you.
Okay.
We're flying in here from wherever.
Nice fly would look good here now, but Ozzie, the good hitter he is, he might give us the lead.
Into center field. The runner, Alisea, will tag, and we're going to have a play at the plate. Alisea comes. Here's the throw. Louis is safe, and the other runner to third, and we're tied. Ozzie drives in the game-tying run on a sac fly, and now the go-ahead run is at the outside corner. The pitch to first, Brewer. Great play. Out at first as Brewer finally figured out he had the ball in his glove, and we're going to extra innings. He didn't know he had it. Omar was there. Chance. 2 on, 1 out. And Clark back to Omar. What a play. Out at second and out at first. There's your double play. Boy, Omar with cat-like reflexes. High
high in the air to start the 1-6-3 double. 2 hits in the inning. And Zeal up the middle. The Cardinals will take the lead. Here comes Omar. In to score is Olivares as Zeal delivers again. And it's 5-4 St. Louis. What a day for Todd Zeal. 1 out. Guterman trying to save it for Olivares. Double play ball. Ozzie to Jeffries. Jeffries to first. The game is over. And do you believe who turned the double play? Greg Jeffries at second base. Had a baby lead, Guterman.
He had his hand over his mouth because he couldn't believe it.
Look at him cracking up.
He's laughing, but he made a little bit of a high throw. It's a good thing Rod Brew or Tracy Woodson, I think.
Now you had 20 home runs last year, only 3 this season. And there's a long one to left field. Goodbye. Cardinal fans had to wait a couple of hours to get this game underway, and their first hitter of the night hits his 10th homer of the year, and St. Louis has the order on righties and lefties this year. There's a little number up the middle. That will score a couple. And the Cardinals take a 3-0 lead. All 3 driven home by the leadoff man.
Mets lost 3-2 last night. It's 4-3 tonight. And it's hit high in the air. The game should be history. Waiting for it is Eric Pappas, the catcher. Grabs it and the game is over. And the Cardinals win it. Ryan Thompson fouls out to the catcher, Eric Pappas. In the 9th inning for New York, 1 run on 2 hits. And 2 men were left on. Back with a recap in just a moment. Now here's a word from AT&T.
2-0 pitch to Whitten. That is a smash into left center field, way back, and a grand slam. Mark Whitten, it's 4-0 St. Louis. The 4th grand slam of the year by the Cardinals.
Home runs, 79 RBIs for big Mark Whitten. And more importantly, I guess you can say the first game.
First 2 have reached. Whitten is 1 for 2. And he corks it into right center. That ball back of the track might go. He has hit another home run. And it is 8-2. And he has driven in 7 of the runs. That's number 19 for him. And it gives him 78 runs batted in.
It's 20. Jack, 20 home runs now.
For 2 runs. Look at that. The old swing and bunt. And Perry is aboard with a hit. Now Gilkey's trying to score, and he is safe at home plate. Got around the tag, and it's 9-2. What aggressive base running by Gilkey, and he scores. 2-1 on Whitten.
Oh!
Into right field. Did he do it again? At the wall. Gone! A 3-run homer for Whitten. And the Cincinnati fans love it. What a night. 3 home runs for Mark Whitten. And a total of 10 RBIs in this game.
21 home runs, 85 RBIs, and Bernie Gilkey.
Classic hard-throwing closers. Pena deep to right field. Home run number 3 on the year for Geronimo. He takes Dibble deep, and it's 13-2.
Joe, you think if I told you the Cardinals were going to go score 26 runs in a doubleheader, you think they'd win both of them?
You know they won't, for a fact.
13 in the first game, but it wasn't good enough runs in a game, but I'm not sure either.
Runner at first, 1 out, 2-0 to Whitten. In the center field, did he? Yes! His 4th home run of the game. He has 12 RBIs. Da-da-da, da-da-da, 15-2. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. A grand slam, 2 3-run home runs, and a 2-run shot. Lonnie Macklin had a good sacrifice fly to score Tewksbury. To Cromer, game over. Thanks for being a part of history here tonight with us. Mark Whitten. That's about as much emotion as he has shown in a Cardinal uniform. Finding back the smiles. He hits 4 home runs, drives in 12 runs. Cardinals win behind Tewksbury 15-2. We'll wrap it up in a moment.
Into deep left center field. Way back there. And this one is a home run. The first batter of the 1994 season. Ray Langford has hit the season's first home run.
Well, he should have thrown the slider. The fastball, and it was up and in the middle of the plate, and Langford hammered it over the left center field wall.
Into right field, base hit. Reggie Sanders. Pappas hit. Oh, and it's overthrown. Rijo late in backing up, and down to second base goes Langford. It is 3-2 Cincinnati.
At the plate, but he is going.
He's going. And Ozzie does second one. Alexander with an acrobatic leap over the runner and completing a double play.
Putting 200 is like an everyday player hitting over 300. That's kind of the gauge.
He whacks this one into left center field. This one will head to the wall. Gilkey has scored. Here comes Alexander to score. And a 2-run double for the suddenly muscular power hitter, Bob Tewksbury. 5-3 Cardinals.
This is definitely
Brett Boone, the hitter. Up the middle. Oh, nice play by Ozzie. Behind the back pass to Alexander. Kelly is forced at second. Here's Gilkey, 1 for 2. Runners at first and third. Base hit in the left field. Just past the diving Fernandez. Coming in to score is Zeal. Whitten stops at second, and it is 6-3 Cardinals. Gilkey with his first RBI. Johnson wants it to. There they go. Struck him out. And the bases are left loaded. Perez needs one more strike. And he got it. And this one goes to the Cardinals 6-4 over.
Doing better. Uh-oh. Kelly waves goodbye. Well, the ball's left the infield now, I'm afraid. It's 1-0. Zeal's second homer, his second RBI, but while that's bad, again, nobody on base.
And I don't blame them for cutting him loose on a 3-0 count.
The fans, a la Wrigley.
I think maybe Greg started that way a little bit tonight.
Hit hard. That's into right field. It'll probably score a run. Langford races for the plate. The throw is to third. It's cut off. They've got the runner. Jeffries hung up. McGriff runs him down and tags him out. And the runner stays at third. But it's 2-0. A good play, and Justice hit the cutoff man perfectly, something he didn't often do last year.
Easy-going, laid-back guy who takes his at-bats when he gets them.
And he drills this pitch down the right field line, headed toward the right field corner. Around third, Alicea, he will score. Green light for Eric Pappas. The relay throw will not be made by Fred McGriff. It's a 2-run pinch hit double for Gerald Perry. And we are tied once again at 4. Perry's first extra base hit of the year. And his third.
Not your second or third one, and that off-speed pitch would be
Mike's third pitch.
Into center field for a base hit. Rounding third, Gerald Perry. He will score, and the Cardinals reclaim the lead, 5-4. On an RBI single by Bernard Gilkey, driving in his 5th run of the year. Murphy strikes him out, got him to chase a bad pitch. And the Braves strand a runner at second, so we go to the ninth.
You have to make more than one out pitch to get him out.
Perez wins the battle this time, and the Braves suffer just their 2nd loss of the year. As the St. Louis Cardinals even up this series, hanging on to win it by a final score of 5-4.
And greatly
on the road, so they may not be as good as that record indicates.
Langford tries to plug the gap on the first pitch. Well hit to left and gone. Just like that, 1-0 St. Louis. Langford touches them all for the 6th time this season. Nice way to start.
Joe, that is his 6th home run. There you see some of the Cardinal fans from Cardinal travel, but it's also the 3rd time he has led off a game with a home run. That is why Joe Torre was intrigued by putting Ray Langford April 26th at 17 games.
2-1 pitch. Alicea running, and that's fair into the corner and might score Luis. He digs for third. They'll bring him around. Jeffries coasts into second with an RBI double, and it's already 2-0 St. Louis. 15-game hitting streak for Greg Jeffries. Cardinals started the runaround, and it turned Alicea, an RBI double by Jeffries. Zeal and Gilkey made outs, and Mabry into right center field will make it 3-0. John Mabry with a 2-out RBI hit to right plates Jeffries, and the Cardinals lead by 3.
Got to come up with those big 2-out hits. You pick up Zeal and Gilkey, and the rookie comes through. Got a hit last night.
Into left field, that might drop. Gonzalez has to play it for a hit. Here comes Jeffries. The throw nowhere near in time. It's a hit for Zeal, and a 4-1 Cardinal lead. Todd with good base running down to second.
He keeps that ball down and away. It's pretty effective.
2 on, 2 out. Into right center field, and the Cardinals will take the lead. Langford scores. Alicea to third, a terrible throw, and because of that, Jeffries into second. Greg Jeffries delivers, and the Cardinals lead at 6-5. A big 2-out rally. It started with a hit batsman, the hit by Alicea, and the RBI hit by Jeffries.
I want to see that slider down and away, and he'll punch him out.
3-2 pitch. Got him. There you go, Mr. Raboski. The Cardinals get the 2-out hit from Jeffries. The Astros do not from Sedin.
Had that or the option of a good slider away.
Got him, and the Cardinals win. Save from Murphy. 6-5 St. Louis. And Al Raboski, the bullpen today was terrific. From Rodriguez to Habian to Willie Smith.
Against him, he would have been maybe won the batting championship.
There's the lead for the Cardinals, and Jeffries plugs the gap. Extra bases for Greg, and he'll pull up with a double. A terrible throw by the right fielder Bichette, but Jeffries can only stick at second base. The Cardinals lead 1-0 as Langford scores here in the first inning. Now Mabry, 2 on, nobody out. And a check swing hit into left. That will score Zeal. What a break. And Gilkey will head to third. Mabry into second. And all of a sudden, the Cards are back in at 5-2 here in the 8th. And Mabry will have to send an apologetic note to Blair after this one. Excuse me. He gets a hit to left.
And
there's action in the Colorado bullpen. 2-2 to Gilkey. Runner at second, 1 out. And in the air to left, the Cardinals have taken the lead. A 2-run home run by Gilkey, and it is 6-5 St. Louis, their first lead of the night. After that first inning run, unbelievable. 3 runs in the 8th, 2 in the 9th. Gilkey delivers, and there's your extra base hit, Al.
That's right. He was due more than anyone else. And Bernard, you just have to make him feel good. Let's hope that's a game winner.
Inning. Off speed, he had him reaching. Jeffries will make the tag, and the game is over. Greg Jeffries didn't do it with a bat tonight, but ends the game on the diving tag on Burks, heading down the first baseline. And on the home run by Gilkey, the Cardinals now will have a happy.
Keep him honest. Probably go back away.
Breaking ball, fly ball into left, a long run for Conine. He can't get there. Extra bases. It'll be at least 3. Langford will get to third, a leadoff triple, and a great start. Jeff Conine could not get to it, and Langford with a smile standing on third.
Well, he needed
2-2. That's well hit into right center field. Back is Brown. It's over his head. 1 run will score. Watson will be held at third, and the game is tied at 2. Alicea 2 for 2. An RBI double has tied the game. And a 1-out walk to O'Connor. And Estrada charges. Throws his glove. Watson does, and here's the brawl. You knew it was coming. I'll tell you what, Watson went right after Estrada. He didn't back off. Perfect example is I sit in the booth with someone who pitched in the 60s and 70s, and Al Raboski, where a guy is expected to throw inside, and then the other guy is expected to charge the mound.
Had a couple little fights on the peripheral.
They're trying to eject the unruly fan, who, by the way, is a pretty big guy, and it looks like he's belligerent. And the umpires are there. They want to get somebody removed from the seats behind the Cardinals dugout.
But the umpires, with how forceful they are in a way, all the Cardinal players came out. That fan had to have done something, and I think threw something at Rodriguez. Not on the field. Apparently, security is taking care of the matter.
Weathers, there's another hit. Alicea is 4 for 4, and the run is going to be able to score. And the right fielder bobbles the ball, and Alicea goes for third. He is there with 1 out. And the Cardinals cash in on the walk. This time it's 7-3. You never know, folks. You never know. You get this run home, that'd be a big one.
Heck, you just have to believe that with all the...
Runner at third, 1 out, infield back. And the hit brings another run home. Jeffries makes the turn and hangs on. That makes it 7-4. More interesting, isn't it? And Zeal could do some good here. Has a sacrifice fly, and he's 0 for holding the ball across the seams.
It would be an off-speed pitch.
Fastball, and he corked it to right. How far is that one going to go? It makes it a 1-run game. Why in the world do they ever throw him a fastball? It's 7-6.
That's why I couldn't believe that they gave him the only pitch he could hurt you with. And I'm glad they did. But that's what excites you about Pena, is because he has the power, but yet if anyone really pitches to him...
Down on Whitten. That's ripped into right. That baby is up against the wall. Whitten will get into second base. Oquendo scores, and it's a 2-run game.
See, that's the point. Getting double up on the line drive, and Mark Whitten made him throw him a strike. Oquendo getting to second base was key.
Ripped into right. That'll score Whitten. Langford gets to first with a 2-out RBI hit, and the Cardinals have the tying run on. Langford drives in his 23rd of the year. How big are those 2 runs given by Habian, and how big is that base running mistake by Jordan?
He said, and Alicea easily scores from first.
That's ripped into right, a fair ball. The tying run scores. Here comes Alicea. They bring him around. The throw is to third. The Cardinals have taken the lead. Jeffries is out, but the Cardinals lead 10-9. That ends the top of the ninth, but it's a 2-run double, and Jeffries has delivered. And the Cardinals score 4 in the top of the ninth. Bottom half.
Fastball.
Double play ball, maybe. Oquendo to Pena, over to first. Cardinals win, and they sweep the Marlins on a 6-4-3 double play. Perez gets his 9th save, and what a great job, Al, by Pena to turn that double play back at second base.
You're right. Pena did a little bit of...
Traded Tommy Herr to Minnesota.
This ball is deep to right field. Eisenreich to the track, looking up. 3-run home run, Luis Alicea. Alicea was just 3 for 28 on the year with runners in scoring position, but he just turned this game around on one swing. It's now a 4-3 Cardinals lead.
Yeah, he tried to come inside on him, and boy, did he turn on that and really juiced it.
Right. Check swing, ground ball. Mike Perez off the mound makes the play in time, and that'll do it. Cardinals win the ball game by the score of 4-3. Incaviglia didn't mean to swing, almost got an infield hit out of it, but instead Perez made the play nicely. And St. Louis wins for the first time here at the Fed after an 8-game losing streak dating back to 1992.
It to you quickly, so there's not much of a drop-off with whoever goes to second base for St. Louis.
Hit deep to right field. Sosa on his horse. This one is gone. 2-run home run for Luis Alicea. His 3rd of the season, and the Cardinals lead by the score of 2-0.
One chink in the armor for young Steve Traxel is his propensity to give up the long ball. That's the
whole day, I might add.
I don't think Doc's going to forget that one either. I don't think anybody ever hit 3 home runs off in one game.
He dumps this into left field. Oh, Jordan, nice play coming in.
It's 2 runs, 4 hits, a couple of walks, and a strikeout. And what a job he did.
Dunston with a shot deep to left, and this one is off the wall. Maxudian rounding third. He will score. Dunston is in with a stand-up double. Maxudian at the plate, and he's out. Atea.
You take a look at Jim Cott right there. A lot of guys playing this game on the field right now that have no understanding of it.
This will be a double play. Perez out of the inning. 1 hit, nobody left. We go to the 8th. Cardinals still in front, 3-1.
Representing the tying run.
3-2 delivery, struck him out with a fastball.
That was ball 4, and that's why you don't run with grace when you have a man who has fanned as many times as Sosa.
2-3 years, he's really hit very well. Into center field, he gets the base hit. Coming in to score is Zeal. Alicea stops at second. 1-0 St. Louis.
John, this in contrast to the other 2 base hits this inning, the pitches were down. This pitch is up. So they're hitting out
in the hits against him when it's hurt. That one is hit deep to left, down the line. This one is gone, a home run.
Well, we've got a sideshow going here. Tewksbury is looking at O'Brien all the way around the bases because O'Brien never left home plate. He just stood there and watched it. And then he ran after the ball hit the foul pole. And Tewksbury didn't like it, I can tell you that. He was just watching him from home plate around to second base.
Well, that makes it a 4-run inning for Atlanta. It is a big inning. O'Brien with his 7th home run of the current Cardinals, and the Cardinals, in fact, they don't run a whole lot now. Into right center, that's a base hit. And it gets past Justice. Whitten will score. Alicea to third. Standing. 4-2 Atlanta.
Again, you see one of the pluses of playing on AstroTurf.
The source of some bad feeling from that fellow, Rick Sutcliffe, and the Cardinals after his homer off the left field foul pole, which he stood and admired from home plate.
Well, he knew that was coming.
Well, he's been tossed out. Tewksbury is out of the game.
But that's okay in Tewksbury's mind. He said, well, you know, the guy showed me up. I'm going to get him. And that's baseball.
So Tewksbury heads out.
And the fans give him a standing ovation.
Now Torrey goes to the mound. Well, plus little to lose for Tewksbury. He knew he was going to get ejected, but he's down 8-2. It was about time for him to head to the clubhouse one way or the other.
Well,
along the right field line, base hit. Rounding third, Langford, he scores. Whitten will go back to third. Justice firing all the way through. Another double for Alicea, his second in a row. 8-3 the score. Alicea is now 7 for 15 in his career against Tom Glavine, which is exactly the reason he's in there tonight. For whatever reason, he's always done well against Glavine.
It's going to be a split finger, I believe.
Langford running. Zeal hits it deep to left. That might tie it if it's fair. It is a home run, and we're tied at 2. Number 16, 60 RBIs, and that ties this game. What a good at bat by Todd Zeal.
Hanging split finger is exactly what he got. When he was forced to throw a strike, he was reluctant to throw another fast.
Expos have out hit the Cardinals 6-3, outscored them 4-2. And you could tie it right here, but he just gets a run home with a single right over Hill's noggin. Now that's the way to play baseball. The guy hits you, and the next time up you send a line drive right past his earlobe. I mean, he whistled it right by the pitcher's head, didn't he?
That the Cardinals could change that here. A key spot of the game. And it's out into left center field. Extra bases for Cooper. 2-run score for the Cardinals. Cooper is held to a single, but it's now a 5-2 ball game, and the hometown native gets a hand from the fans here. They made some changes on his coaching staff. Here's a line drive to left field. The Cardinals get another run. It's a 5-3 game on a single by Jordan.
Both pitchers, Hill and Schilling.
Bobby Rydell celebrating his 53rd. Bobby of Penn Valley, Pennsylvania. Here's a drive to left field. It's gone. Brian Jordan with a 2-run home run, and it's down to a 1-run edge now. 6-5 Phillies. Well, the Cardinals show a little bit of comeback themselves.
They mentioned the Cardinals with only 2 home runs all spring long. Jordan was not one of those players that hit the home run. He did not have
run now. He just doesn't want to risk the Phillies getting any more. Hard ground ball. That could be 2. There's 1, and the Wizard knows what to do with it. So the Cardinals get out of the inning. You're watching Phillies baseball on Sports Channel. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. It's stretch time, and 2-1. Ground ball, base hit. 1-run scores. Here comes the winning run to the plate. Safe, and the Cardinals win the ball game 7-6. Scott Cooper, in his debut in his hometown as a professional, has driven in 4 runs to lead the Cardinals to a come-from-behind win over the Phillies on opening night.
for the Phillies, who led this ball game until
113 strikeouts, about the only negative in his numbers, second in the National League in strikeouts. Fastball, Saberhagen, that's an extra base hit down the line. Gilkey makes the turn at third. He'll score. Fell down. He'll still score. Going into second base. Stand-up double for Langford. And Gilkey's the first run across.
And Langford may have injured himself going around first base. Jose Cardinal, the first base coach, down to check him out. And now here comes Joe Torre and the trainer of the Cardinals, Gene Gieselman. It looked like the right knee or right ankle of Langford when he was rounding overly developed. It had to be to play football.
Can't get it out there, does that time. Vizcaino bobbles it, no play. Watson scores. Just out of the reach of Jose Vizcaino, the shortstop. I don't think that pitch was where Saberhagen wanted it, and Vizcaino is a 2-0 lead now. Bases remain loaded, and a line drive base hit by Mabry. That'll score one. Picked up by Butler. That'll score two. A 2 RBI single by Mabry as Gilkey and Cooper cross for the Cardinals. And two big 2-out hits in the third inning, and the Cardinals lead it 4-0. Getting on and coming in to score both times.
Curveball hit to the first base side. A bad hop there and off the glove of Bronya. Coming around from third base is Watson, and he'll score as Everett can't get the ball out of the glove. And lifetime record, 134 wins, only 94 losses. Fastball drilled to right. It could be gone. It is gone. Goodbye. Ray Langford with his first home run of the year, his second RBI of this game, his second RBI of the year, and the Cardinals lead it 6-2.
Brett Saberhagen, who gave up only 13 home runs last year, toyed with Langford in the off-speed pitches, but when he came in with a fastball, this guy who's got a very long swing delivers the home run. You see his numbers against the Mets. We mentioned earlier a Met killer. And Langford, the 9th of July, ended his season.
Game is tougher than football.
Yeah, he's suffered a lot of injuries.
This ball hit out to left field, and it is gone. Goodbye. Brian Jordan with a monstrous home run, and the Cardinals now lead it by a score of 7-2.
Well, this is a real oddity and a very uncomfortable one for Dallas Green. One, Brett Saberhagen's giving up home runs, and two, they're being hit by the St. Louis Cardinals.
1-1 strike to Langford. Well hit to the opposite field, and this ball is out of here. Left center field home run. Ray Langford is 7th, and St. Louis takes a 2-0 lead here in the first.
Well, that's great power. Hit a ball out in Busch Stadium, the left center. Left-handed batter. Schilling's been victimized a lot by the home run ball lately. And he crushed that ball.
That's 9 Schilling has given up this year. He did. To Cromer, double play. 1-6-3 on a double play. Third assist already for Mike Morgan.
Breaking ball at Charles.
Fair ball just inside the bag at third, and Langford can run. He's going to be waved around. It'll be a double for Mabry, and St. Louis leads it 3-0 here in the third.
Pitch looked like it was almost shoulder high, and Mabry just tomahawked it fair down the third baseline, and with little dunker into center, and it's a base hit. That strong man hit that one. Brian Jordan knocks in his 34th run of the year, even though Schilling made a good pitch to him, and it's 4-0. Check swing. Stocker can't get it. Off his glove. Base hit. Run scores 6-0 in favor of the Cardinals on a check swing hit by Scott Cooper. Oakland Athletics. 2-1 to Mickey. Hard ground ball. Nice play. Cooper to Caraballo. Dug out brilliantly by Mabry. What a good double play that was for the Cardinals. 5-4, 3, 2 outs, nobody on.
You had Scott Cooper at third, not guarding the line. Of course, you wouldn't do that very often.
Long way to go in this one. Hard ground ball, line drive, base hit left field. Caraballo had a hold up, but they're waving him on. Longmire's throw is cut off. Throw home late. Moving into second is Gilkey. 7-0.
Could be a double play and should end the game, and he is. A 4-6-3 double play, and Mike Morgan the complete game win for the running Redbirds here in St. Louis. Bills do get a run in the ninth to avert the shutout. 2 hits, no errors, none left, but St. Louis got 2 in the first and did not look back. Cardinals win by a score of 7-1. We'll be back with the totals at a recap in a moment.